Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If your check engine light just popped on and you pulled a P0120 code, you've come to the right place. Don't worry, it sounds more complicated than it is. Today, we're going to break down exactly what this code means, what might be causing it, and how you can get it fixed. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid game plan to get your car running smoothly again. So, what exactly is a P0120 code? In simple terms, it means there's a problem with your throttle position sensor, or a TPS. This little sensor is super important. It tells your car's brain, the engine control module, or ECM, how far open the throttle is. Think of it like this. When you press the gas pedal, the throttle plate opens up to let more air into the engine. The TPS reports this position to the ECM, which then adjusts the fuel injection and ignition timing for optimal performance. When the ECM gets a signal from the TPS, that's out of the expected range, or no signal at all. It triggers that P0120 code and turns on your check engine light. Now, what will you actually notice when driving? The symptoms of a P0120 code can be pretty obvious. The most common one is a rough or unstable idle. Your engine might rev up and down on its own. You could also experience poor acceleration, like the car is hesitating or stumbling when you press the gas. In some cases, your car might even stall, especially when you come to a stop. Another big one is your car going into limp mode, where it dramatically reduces power to protect the engine. You'll definitely notice that, because it will feel like you have almost no power. Finally, you might see a decrease in fuel economy, because the engine isn't getting the right air-fuel mixture. Let's talk about what causes this code. The most frequent culprit is simply a faulty throttle position sensor. Over time, these sensors can wear out or fail internally. Another common issue is a problem with the wiring or connectors. The wires leading to the sensor can get frayed, corroded, or broken, and the connector itself might be loose or have gunk in it, preventing a good connection. Sometimes, the problem isn't the sensor itself, but a misadjusted sensor. This is more common in older vehicles, where the sensor's position can be manually adjusted. Lastly, although it's less common, the problem could be with the ECM itself. But always check the sensor and wiring first, before even thinking about the ECM. So, how do we diagnose this? First, a visual inspection is key. Pop the hood and locate the throttle body. The TPS is usually a small, black plastic sensor mounted right on the side of it, with a wiring harness connected. Look closely at the wiring for any signs of damage like cracks, burns, or breaks. Check the connector to make sure it is plugged in tight and isn't full of dirt or corrosion. A can of electrical contact cleaner can be your best friend here. If the visual inspection doesn't reveal anything, the next step is to test the sensor with a multimeter. You'll want to check the voltage signal from the sensor as you slowly open and close the throttle by hand. With the key on but the engine off, you should see a smooth, steady increase in voltage as you open the throttle, and a smooth decrease as you close it. If the voltage jumps around erratically, drops out completely, or doesn't change, you've found your problem. A bad sensor. Once you've confirmed the sensor is bad, replacing it is usually pretty straightforward. It's often held on by just 2 screws. Simply disconnect the battery, unplug the electrical connector, unscrew the old sensor, and install the new one. Make sure you get the correct part for your specific make and model. After installing the new sensor, reconnect the battery and clear the trouble code with your scanner. Start the car and see how it runs. If the symptoms are gone and the check engine light stays off, you've successfully fixed it. That's a wrap on the P0120 code. It might seem intimidating, but with a little patience and some basic tools, it's a very manageable DIY repair for many people. Taking the time to properly diagnose the issue will save you time and money in the long run. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more car repair guides. Drop any questions you have in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.